Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the south side as the US player of Death Machine. Spawn on the north side as the Wehrmacht player of Techno. You got a barracks, not big surprise. Backwards R. And also got a 3 Pioneer opener, and the Pioneers are going straight forward. Nope, there's a Wehrmacht quarter, so 3 Pioneers and pops into a Volksgrenadier, if not MG42. Could be for a motorcycle. We got immediately into a Jeep. Wehrmacht quarters will be built shortly. Munitions point will be captured shortly. However, won't be in supply immediately. Wire going down, very nice, trying to deny that heavy cover, and a Jeep has been deployed. Does get some good hits there on the Pioneer. Pioneers will go in and get inside the garrison. Gets a couple penetrating bullets there. Over here, Pioneers capture the left flank. Got some more wire being deployed. Engineers capture the 2 munitions point as well. We've got the sandbags, then the fuel point. More sandbags in the fuel point. Actually, no, not capture that fuel point there. Trying to go for our landmine, I think. Just fall back immediately. Fresh rifleman squad deployed out on the field. And you got a Schimwagen now deployed out as well. Oh, they'll find their contact. Schimwagen will get some good damage there onto the Pioneers. And the point is captured on up. Jeep is advancing. Pioneers or engineers being pursued. And I just get out of line of sight. Does spot the fresh Volksgrenadiers. So 1 rifleman versus 1 Volksgrenadiers. Another rifleman squad being deployed on out. And this VP is being captured up. Will give the Wehrmacht player an early lead on the VPs.
Enemy unit down.
Oh, looks like he quickly wiped out that Pioneer squad. Pioneers, of course, not like the most durable of units. Fresh rifleman has been pulled on out. Volksgrenadiers laying down some sandbags ready to engage the rifleman. One of the bullets did hit the sandbags there, almost destroyed it. Now he does have access to a bit of heavy cover there. The Jeep does receive some automatic weapons fired, but the Pioneers are in open ground on a road, so they will be quickly gunned down there. Volksgrenadiers come to respond. And does force back the Jeep right there. The Schimwagen could pursue, but the Schimwagen is quite wounded himself. Riflemen are behind that vehicle, and we've got this rifleman squad getting inside this garrison, while this cutoff point being captured by the Pioneers. Jeep's going to be responding to that. It's right now decaptured, all he needs is to cut off this munitions point, but this fuel point has not been claimed by either player. Rifleman engaging out. There's only 1 window on this side, well, there's 2 windows on this side, so he's able to get 3 windows firing, and I think maybe a bit more on this side as well, but it looks like not. Flamers advancing, gains good damage there on those Pioneers, riflemen. And Schimwagen's getting some damage onto it as well. Flamer squad does fall back, rifleman still being hit. I thought I saw, yeah, there's a landmine right there.
Recon ready.
Jeep is advancing, and MG42 has been deployed on the field. Rifleman seeing quite a bit of hits right there. MG42 will get flanked by the Jeep. Schimwagen can try to dissuade them, but it will take a bit of time. Defense crews also getting some damage there onto the Jeep as well, but it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Volksgrenadiers are advancing well. Flamers try to set the Jeep on fire as well. And sticky bombs have been researched. Relatively early sticky bombs. If he really wants the Schimwagen dead, that would make the Schimwagen very dead. The Rifleman Squad does fall back, also wounded. Flamer Pioneers getting some great bursts into that garrison. That Rifleman Squad may get fully wiped. He is not getting out of there in a timely manner.
Just tell us what you need us to do.
And the Rifleman Squad will actually escape on out of there. I thought it was going to get wiped.
Ready to roll.
Jeep right here. We'll find another squad of Volksgrenadier. It did its job, actually, as a recon vehicle right there. It spotted what came out and will fall back. It actually did its job of reconnaissance. MG42, however, finds a landmine. The landmine did its job as well.
Sector being captured.
Support weapon center being deployed on out. Fresh US sniper being deployed. The Schimwagen's still alive, so the Schimwagen can pursue that sniper. And the Schimwagen's currently at full health as well. Engineers do deploy out Minesweeper, not a Flamer. It does get one of the rifleman models immediately. Very nice.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
Jeep is ready.
Jeep's a little bit wounded. A rifleman squad trying to engage these forces. And the Rifleman Squad is going to be forced back. Largely thinks that Flamer Pioneer. They're quite wounded there, but Wehrmacht's US Sniper does actually get a good hit there on the Engineer, or Pioneer. The Sniper could get rushed down. There are her landmine detonations somewhere. And the Schimwagen's maintaining his distance there, not want to run forward and find a sniper. Another Flamer Pioneer gets forced back, thinks that sniper, and the cutoff point is going to be tried to be cut off. However, he has his sector secure, so that's not actually a cutoff point.
Krauts have cut forward supply lines.
Volksgrenadier does receive a nice hit there. And we do got MP40 folks. I do love some MP40 folks. US snipers just have a bit of a shooting gallery in front of them. Volksgrenadier squad does fall back, but they won't be able to stick around for much longer. They're quite wounded, and they will receive sniper fire relatively shortly. The riflemen try to bring it back towards this sniper, but they do fall back instead.
Reporting construction complete.
Does deploy a landmine there. It may have been spotted. Wehrmacht sniper has revealed himself. And the engineer squad may go down trying to capture that point. Not paying attention. Does get wiped out there. There's also a Wehrmacht landmine there as well. Pioneers are receiving quite a bit of fire right there. Or engineers are receiving quite a bit of literal fire. Jeep advancing, trying to hunt down the Wehrmacht sniper. It was unsuccessful. We may see a Panzerfaust from the Volksgrenadiers. Jeep is quite wounded there. Does see some fire from the defense crews. Schimwagen should be able to hunt down the Jeep, no problem. But just needs to rotate itself around. Both of them are just have their backs to each other. What is this? Some sort of a take 5 paces and draw? The riflemen are advancing and will remember the US player has gotten sticky bombs. He's going forward for a sticky bomb right there. Flame Engineer is trying to displace that garrison. Volksgrenadier I think has received a sniper bullet. US sniper right there, 6 kills. Jeep right there, firing away against the Volksgrenadiers. Schimwagen's advancing. Rifleman still in the region as well. And the Flamer Engineer does lose a model there. Riflemen are just soft trading away, trying to get back to this heavy cover there. Jeep does some rounds there. Riflemen do see some Flamer bursts there. MP40s are advancing. And this Rifleman squad will likely get wiped out. No, maybe. Sniper falls back, does not get the shot there on the Pioneers. Rifle squad will actually get out of there. Rifle squad's falling on back.
A fuel point is being seized.
We've got the triage center being employed on out. And Campcraft Center is going on down as well. I think that's a battle phase. Let's see what battle phase it is. I don't know why I thought so. That's the assault phase. So he's going. We'll have technology to bring up the Sturm Armory soon. Engineers are seeing quite a bit of fire there. People will force back the Schimwagen. Two U.S. snipers right there force back the MP40 Volks. Schimwagen needs to stay alive. This Vet 1 U.S. sniper is quite wounded. He could fall back to get some blood transfusions there.
Incoming gunfire.
The enemy advances.
Pay attention.
Another squad of MP40 Volks. I do like seeing MP40 Volks, but maybe it's a good idea for either player to get out a medic station. Sturmari has been holding out. I have a feeling we're going to see a 2-3-4. Keep advancing. May receive a Panzerfaust there. This may be a good time to fire a Panzerfaust. Getting some great damage on the Jeep there with the MP40 Volks upgrade. And Panzerfaust is now being fired. At this point in time, it gets out of control before even the Panzerfaust gets fired. Panzerfaust actually was fired there. Flamers and MP40 Volks forced back to that rifleman squad, receiving too much fire. The Wehrmacht sniper.
Sniper is ready, safety's off.
No vacancy. 234 armored car. An MP40 squad is advancing. And MP42 does not get suppression off there. Could help inside the garrison. That wouldn't be half bad for that squad, other than the snipers, of course. And the rifleman squad does get suppressed there. Wehrmacht sniper rolls a miss since it was hitting a retreating squad, or trying to hit a retreating squad. Rifleman will find that landmine there, and did not chain react to the other landmine nearby. 234 armored car has been flooded out. Ooh. Doesn't get the kill there on that Pioneer. Threw around, I think, into the Schimwagen. Supply yard being deployed on out.
Squad reinforced. Taking fire.
Not sure he's going for any additional technologies at the moment. 234 is going to advance.
Ready.
Not full screen there. Snipers does receive some good health. Not fully healed at the moment.
Out there.
No, I can't read foreign, so I'm not sure what he's saying. Schimwagen advancing with its rear exposed. 234 is getting some nice skirmishing damage. Nothing too critical at the moment. U.S. snipers are over here, and we do have a rifleman squad going in deep. Of course, we do know about the sticky bomb research. MP40s are getting hit quite significantly, but the 234 and the MP40 Volks should be able to force back this rifleman squad. Eventually, I'll wipe here as well. Could focus down the two-man squad, but does not have angle. They're falling back, trying to keep away from that 234. This point is trying to be T-captured there, but as long as the central point has still up, it's not cutting off anything. Flamer squad getting some good damage in. And sniper does find a hit there, and the other sniper
Enemy unit down.
finishes off the Flamer Pioneer.
Roger.
Got hostiles in the compound. Base is under attack.
334 and Schimwagen advancing. No motor. Oh, there's a tank depot. We may see a Sherman tank. He has enough fuel for a Sherman tank. We could see a Hellcat, because it's, or M10. That's usually what people mostly go for. People hardly ever go for Sherman tanks.
New recruits in. We're
Oh, does wipe out whatever is right there. There's two snipe. No, that's the US player. And we do see an M10 deployed on the field. He's out of Pioneers at the moment, so he will need to rebuild a Pioneer squad. And there's no repair bunker either. Light vehicle veterancy 1. Snipers have veterancy 2 and 1. Volks Grenadier have no levels of veterancy. MP40 folks do benefit quite a bit from the veterancy as well. But then again, what doesn't benefit well from veterancy? And that Rifleman squad does get gunned down there. Second 2, 3, 4 has been on the field. Finds a landmine, which actually killed the US sniper there. Which actually, maybe a good thing. He doesn't have any Pioneers on the field for repairs, so it's going to be a long time for that thing before it gets back. Try and pursue the sniper. Maybe able to get it. Needs to cut the corners a little bit better. M10 lines up a shot. It is veterancy 1, the Schimwagen. May finds a burst there. Wipes out the Rifleman squad. Another good pick there. And takes out the sniper as well. The Schimwagen king off both of those kills. Worth. Even if he only gets one of those squads. Worth. And the Schimwagen's going to drive away. He may fire a landmine on the retreat path, but the Schimwagen is actually going to escape out of there.
Reporting.
At this point in time, the Wehrmacht player is getting out of Stug. I was going to say he should get out of Stug, but he is getting out of Stug. That was a lot of losses for the US player, losing both those snipers and a Rifleman squad. He's down to 1 Rifleman squad and an engineer. At this point in time, he may go for infantry and get the off-map combat groups, because he's pretty low on everything at the moment. Doesn't have a whole lot of manpower either. Though he still doesn't have enough command points for the off-map combat group either way. 1 Pacifals connect. The leader's getting the Pacifals off. He's trying to get the crush there. Unsuccessful getting the crush. They're pretty stacked up there. Finds a... Oh! They flinched and dived into the vehicle, getting them all crushed. Barring these 2 models here. What happened there, what I mean, is the shot land, and you know how they like jump away from the explosion? That jump away the explosion, they jumped into the treads. That's a Goliath. That's a Goliath next to a Stug and M10. This is going to get really messy really quick. The Goliath...
Raid operations.
He's going for armor, gets hit there on the 2, 3, 4. Goliath is not being microed at all, properly at least.
Enemy unit
2, 3, 4 does go down. This one has a damaged engine. So it has a lot of health. Stug engaging Gorse melee. Goliath in the retreat path. Detonates Goliath. Gets a good hit there. And does use Allied War Machine there to get his M10 replaced.
We're losing a
That was expensive Allied War
sector.
Machines. This is guaranteed 1 and only vehicle. Got repairs on this guy here as well. And he should have enough resources for another M10. Looks like we're going to see a mass M10 spam. Now he knows what doctrine his opponent's gone for. The US player has also 355 munitions. That's a lot of munitions. At this point in time, I probably recommend the Wehrmacht player go for mass Stugs, get out some Pack 38s, because he knows he's going to be fighting against a lot of light vehicles. And currently there's a double capture against the US player as well. The US players tickets are counting down relatively quickly.
Germans are seizing territory from us.
Does roll a miss there. Or didn't fire a shot up whatsoever. Gets a good hit there in the MG42. The MG42 is now falling on back. 2 Stokes out in the field. No extra veterancy. Just have veterancy 1 at the moment. What doctrine has the Wehrmacht player selected? He's not appeared to have selected any doctrine at the moment. He's also low on manpower as well. Since he knows against fighting against Allied war machines, maybe a good idea to go for Blitzkrieg, or whether it be ambushing stormtroopers or extra manpower. It also synergizes as well with the veterancy and with the Tiger tank. Stews are not important this time. Volks Grenadiers receive multiple crushes there. Sniper won't have a whole lot of targets in front of them. Does take out the Schimwagen, but may lose the M10 in return. There's 2 M10s here. Pacifals does connect. 234 firing some rounds. Other Stug is way back here. Does use Allied War Machine there. Only damage engine there. Gets hit there as well. Rolls a bounce. Needs to use this one to protect this one here. This one will finish off this one. This Stug is quite wounded. Third Stug to put on the field. Any good hits there. He will save this M10. This M10 is advancing as well. Allied War Machine should be wearing off relatively shortly. Does wear off now. This M10 needs to get on out of there. There's 3 Stugs. He has decaptured the central VP, which means there's only a single capture counting out against him, but he still has VPs counting down against him. Both these Stugs have plenty of health. This one is a little bit wounded, going for a repair bunker now. I'm assuming that's a repair bunker. Again, I don't know what they're saying. That time, at least, is not in, what's the name of that, text that the font of that the Russians use? Cyrillic? At least it's not Cyrillic. Field repair now being activated, very nice. I will get this and back to prolong the fight. These Stugs are a little bit wounded. We got this one coming to rear as well and getting repaired up now. Wehrmacht or US sniper gets killed off there. Stugs are being poorly microed. The 234 should just be let go down. He needs to keep the Stugs alive. 234 is not critical at this one time. Allied war field repairs have been deactivated. He has not enough munitions for the war machine there. The Stug will likely go down. Threw a miss on this guy here. Gets hit there as well. M10 does get hit there. Takes out the Stugs. These Stugs were just poorly microed. He shouldn't be attacking the base right there. And he knew he had a minimum 2 M10s. He could have... Actually, no. He saw 2. Both of them, and those were retreated back. And the third one got replaced. So he knew he was fighting against 3 M10s. That was just a horrible play. So now he lost almost all of those 2 Stugs. He needs to get out more Stugs. Got manpower blitz, very nice, getting out another Stug, but the Stug is outnumbered. He's lacking Pack 38s and Grenadiers of Panzerschrecks. That squad does get wiped out there. And I believe the Wehrmacht player threw away the game. Losing too many Stugs. He poorly micro blindly assaulted in against a swarm of M10s. And that field repair was excellent for the US player. Rather than going down the full line, went down to get the field repairs, and that's probably what got him back in the game. Now he's in superior position. He needs to save up Stugs. He needs more than just 1 at a time. 2 is probably not enough now, and 3 is probably a good number, especially when these ones can pull out more and more M10s. This one is circling around, has plenty of health. This one has plenty of health and Veterancy 2. This one's at Veterancy 1. Stormtroopers would be useful. Pair of Panzerschrecks on a Stormtrooper squad wouldn't be half bad, but it would take a bit of time to actually get the Stormtrooper Panzerschrecks actually upgraded. But it's there as well. M10's doing a great job of running around. Does throw a Panzerfaust there. Main gun destroyed there. That one's neutered. May need to get Allied field repair going. He does not have enough munitions for Allied field repair, but he will back off of it. This one needs to back off as well. But it's there. 1 shot away from death. Just keep the M10s alive. No additional M10s. He has quite a bit of fuel, just lacking a bit of manpower. He has 3 M10s out in the field, all of them severely wounded. He has 2 squads engineers, and now got a Kriegsbear being... Oh wait, was the Kriegsbear not actually deployed out? Oh yeah, he skipped that. We do got a squad of Stormtroopers. Being upgraded, the other one it has been camouflaged. He needs this ambush of Stormtroopers, that's for sure. Speaking of which, there's a sniper there. Maybe you can ambush the sniper while at it. Folks Grenadiers, but could ice some stun grenades on this rifleman squad.
Children, we must move.
And does fall back there now.
The enemy is seizing our territory. One of our sectors has been cut off.
Trying to reclaim these wreckages, which will give him quite a bit of munitions, which will help him get more munition splits.
We are losing territory. Here's the perimeter. Our base is under attack.
What do you need?
Good hit there on the Volk's Grenadiers. Sniper is advancing.
Assault rifles.
Rifleman does get knocked around. Pioneers will be forced back. Thus, Rifleman should be able to stop them from capturing the point. I may be mistaken. He was in light cover right there. Does fall back now. Stormtroopers advancing. Wait, that's a mixed combat squad. He went for STGs and a Panzerschreck. Okay. I could have sworn he was going for double Panzerschreck, but he's going for a mixed combat squad. I have no idea how effective that is. Maybe relatively effective. Volk's Grenadiers do force, or not Volk's Grenadiers, Stormtroopers do force back their riflemen. That one infantry that's going to be useful for the Stormtroopers. The M10s appear to have all been repaired, and he has a good amount of efficiency across them as well. Sherman Crocodile being deployed on out. I like seeing unusual items, just to help hit the infantry and maybe the AT guns that may be popping out. This Panzerschreck's getting some good damage there, but the mixed combat squad is not going to be effective versus all the M10s, other than the Panzerschreck. Depending if they lose two models, better make sure it's not the Panzerschreck model, or else it will not be able to fire because the STGs will take up the other two slots.
Enemy fire! MG squad taking heat! Port is out! We're losing them as fast as we're getting them.
We're losing a fuel sector.
MG! We're under fire! Crew!
Oh, here he does spot. Wait, that was not a repair bunker, a casualty recovery bunker? I disagree with that. A repair bunker would have been much better. Here comes a Pack 30, not Pack 38. So there's a Pack 38. And it's advancing, does use field repair there. Does not use Allied War Machine there. Does get some good crushes there onto the Stormtrooper. And these M10s may go down there. Panzerschreck does connect there, but field repair does keep his health high enough there. He does not have enough for Allied War Machine there. He's a little bit more munitions. Pack 30 finds a good hit there. M10 sort of scroll around. Field repair has worn off. Over here, the Crocodile does net a Pack 38 and captures it. M10's rolling around. Looks like the Stugs may have gone down. One Stug remaining is now fully immobilized by a sticky bomb there, lining up a shot there on the Stug fort. M10 skirting around, a bit wounded.
We're losing a sector.
He does take out the Stug there as well. The Wehrmacht player is lacking munitions for manpower blitz, units, and manpower to deploy out units as well. And this Crocodile should finish the infantry. MH, is he now doing map accusation? That shouldn't be, right? And this bunker I disagree, and I highly disagree with. Again, they're still speaking foreign.
Base is under enemy fire.
And the Crocodile will not get killed off. M10 still alive, quite wounded, needs to fall back as well. Can you try and hit that bunker there for long range? One more shot's down, salvaging up some of these carcasses now.
One of
And
our
looks like,
sectors has been cut off.
oops, as I hit the mini map and it goes went crazy. Looks like
They're in
the
our base. They're
Wehrmacht
hitting
player
our
has
base.
backed out of the game.
Defending the continent.
And there we go, that's the end of the game. This is Adam Gray saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.